that he can't think of a time when he's quiet and he regrets, but he can think of many times when he speaks and he regrets. Look at it. Don't be so like this. Huh? When we speak and you regret speaking. For most people, most of the time, when you speak something, when do you regret saying it? What? Speak to say, Subhanallah. Speak to say, I want to help. Speak to say, MashaAllah, you look good. When do you speak that you regret speaking? When? Ego. And what is that? When you speak with anger. He's not just saying speak, speak. When you speak in anger. What else? What else? When you speak in ghaflat. As Shaykh Effendi says, Allah gave us one tongue, but 2 ears. We have to listen 2 times before speaking once. And Shaykh Effendi also said, this tongue is behind these teeth. It's not flapping out just like that. It's behind these teeth. It is being protected and imprisoned. And it's behind these 2 jaws and these 2 lips. So when you speak and you are not doing what Shaykh Effendi says the Ottomans are saying, when you speak, put your tongue where? Behind your heart. Not in America. They say when you speak, put your tongue flapping out. Anything, talking, nonsense talking. They teach from very young. Just talk. Ask questions. Put all attention to yourself. Because from young you give so much attention to them. Good things you give attention, bad things you don't give attention. Then they're not going to know the difference. You just say, I just like attention. So now you're just speaking. That kind of speech will bring a person to regret, because that kind of speech is bringing fire. So you want to speak something that is not good. Swallow. Shaykh Effendi says, swallow it. Swallow the words. Digest it. You want to speak to say something that's going to hurt someone. Swallow it. Think. Digest it. Understand it. Think. Is this necessary? When the Shaykh is saying speak, he's saying speak when you are talking nonsense, and they say, oh, speak more, speak. Huh? When there is work to be done, work in the way of Allah, when there's haqq, you are going on it, when you should be speaking, you should be, meaning speaking and thinking and figuring things out, everyone's so silent, mashallah. It's no good. Meaning when you should be doing something to fix a problem, you don't do anything, you don't speak. You pull back. But when it's Malayani, people are jumping in. Do you understand? So, understand first what causes you regret. You will never regret from doing good things. And if you regret, because the shaitan may trick you and they say you regret from not doing bad things. Oh, if only I did those bad things. This is coming from shaitan. Don't regret, because the one who stops himself from doing bad things, Allah rewards him more than the one that they don't have to fight against themselves. You understand? And the Shaykh may poke you. So easy, I'm not going to say, I say so many times. MashaAllah, all of you tongueless, especially women. Anything? Anything? Covering. Like Japanese, like that, huh? You know that one? But Shaykh is not there. Nonsense talking, not knowing how to speak, when to speak, or bringing one word to another. What we have to do, even if I, for example, I hear somebody saying, this person, let's say, this Ali, why he's doing like this? Why he's taking my things? And I hear, you should not go, Ali, you know what he said? He's saying like this, like this, like this. No, if anything, you're going to downplay it. You're going to say, if Ali is saying, he says something to me? No, he was just wondering where his thing is. And he's asking if you've seen it. You want to learn how to fix. Now, men become worse than women now. They take one word and they open it up, they stretch it, and they give it to another person like that, making fitna. Anything negative, you have to put it down. Anything positive, that time you can open it. If the person makes something, they cook something, they eat. Okay, it's nice. They ask, how does it? Oh, he really likes it. I see in his face. That is how you're going to make good feelings towards each other. And you stop shaitan from coming and your ego from coming to make a confusion. Do you understand? But these days I'm seeing women taking things, men taking things and spreading it like this. And what are you doing? Are you solving things? No. But the times when I say speak clearly, speak openly now. What do you think? We have this job that we have to do. What do you think? What do you think? Everyone keeps quiet. No. I'm not going to make confusion. Everything is turning upside down. Huh? So, it used to be, this is really Akhir Zaman. Because we speak, our sounds last only a very short while. Unless you record, but no one really, when they speak, they record. There is a recorder that is up there. It's going to show us on Judgment Day. Everyone is going to see for themselves. But Shaykh Effendi also says, don't think your sound is just going to disappear like that. Your sound actually releases into the creation, into the universe, and it is circling around. It will come back to you. Science has proven that. It circles around. Sound circles around. It never gets destroyed. What do we have to do? What do we have to do to be able to listen to ourselves? Because this is one thing that I see a lot of people living in this country. They don't think by themselves. They don't sit down to think, to listen to themselves. They just want to talk for someone else to listen to. So you don't have too much awareness. You're not aware. You're not aware how other people, this person, how is he looking at you, how is he listening? This one, this one, this one, this one. Women's, how is listening to you? Men, how they're listening to you? High level, low level, how they're listening to you, because everyone will also read you according to their level. You speak. You're not being aware. Sound just may disappear. But in these days, everyone is texting each other, and that can never disappear. If you do any crime in this world, if there are no witnesses, there's no smoking gun, there's no evidence, there's nothing. Even if you commit it, there is no proof. They say there's no proof. We all know that, but there's no proof. We cannot convict him. Right? But if there is proof now, you go straight. Even if there are judges, lawyers, of course these days judges, they want to cover it up, they cannot because there is a proof. These days people are doing so many things, making everyone to be witness. Then you're making the job of your lawyer, spiritual lawyers, be more difficult. So, even if you hear, become peacemakers to each other, you know. Even if you hear this one is cursing you something, change that. Don't you know that is also a very, very, very good deed? To make peace between two friends. It is so good, it is so important that the Prophet ﷺ says, for that to bring peace between two people or two groups of people, you can even lie. You can even lie. What are we doing? So, when the Shaykh wants reports, that's different. Don't embellish it. Don't stretch it out. Don't make it. The Shaykh wants a report, that's completely different. You understand? But between each other, no. Even if you know that is the whole truth, what is your intention? To just make everything to be calm and easy? Because the person who says wrong things also, they say it with regret, meaning that they wish they didn't say it. So before they reach to that point, you're going to do it for them. You understand? To say what they really mean to say. Then you can live properly. You can live with people. You can live with everyone. You have no problems and no one has problems with you. You're not going to be like some people. They have problems with everyone. Everyone, they have problems. Because they say everyone has a problem with me. Don't stay in that illusion and delusional world. May Allah forgive me, inshallah. Al-Fatiha.